Hello and welcome back to Side Chat. I am once again Josephine, one of the community managers here at Iron Gate, and I have with me today
Richard, and I'm the CEO here at Iron Gate.
Oh, and I'm Robin.
Who the f are you?
I do stuff here at Iron Gate, normally generalist stuff.
Oh. Never seen you before.
No, not during these times. These times have been tough.
And the reason we are here today, though, it's because it's about a year ago now that since Valheim was released into the world. But the process of making this game, it started a bit before that. So we're gonna look back to what it actually was before. Can you talk a bit like about how has it changed since it started, and how did it become what it is today? Did you ever like expect it to blow up the way that it did?
Well, definitely not. It's been a very long journey for me. It started out as just a small hobby project. I just wanted to do some research and experimenting with P2P networking.
あ、これあれなんだ、初期なんだ。これで比べたらだいぶ。あ、これあれか。テストで動かしてる時かな。今あれか、歴史を振り返ってる感じかな。
And started working on that, and it became a pretty cool game early on with some building, and I found an interesting art style, and eventually I did a semi-public build. I think we had a few players that played it, and yeah, I eventually figured this is
これに比べたらだいぶ
maybe I should just focus on the game, and
クオリティ高いよな、今の段階でも。これあれでしょ、これスタッフが喋ってる感じなんだよね、きっとね。英語がね、わかれば。
Americans could not pronounce fade,
Which means feud in Swedish.
Yeah.
It has a J in there, so it would be fedged.
Exactly. So yeah, it was pretty awkward. So we figured we have to change the name. So Valheim it was. Yeah, I guess that's how it started.
And how did it start for you, Robin? Because you've been here pretty long, but not as long as Richard.
I'm not like the old dinosaurs from the beginning of time. It started with me going to football game with
あれだね、作業しながらって言ったけど、ちょっと見入っちゃうな、これ。ちょっと作業ができない。
Something like that.
Yeah, it's a small community set up here in Sweden for game developers that need a job, actually.
And he basically said like, this looks like something that you would like to work on. I was like, oh, it looks interesting. And the thing was like, I don't like soccer, I don't like football.
これからあれなんだろうな、多分プレイしてくれる。なんだろうね、感じなんだろうね。ミストランドゲームプレイトレーラーみたいなタイトルだったから、多分ミストランドのプレイはしてくれると思うんだよね、これから。今は振り返ってなんだかんだ多分言ってんじゃない？
What is time? We don't know.
I don't know. Time just flies.
Yeah.
I mean,
こんなことがあったよねみたいな。
maybe a year alone before.
あ、どうもタンギさん、こんばんはです。来ましたね、ついに。
パブリック
パブリックって、ごめん、横文字弱くて。これさ、作業ちょっとしながら見ようかなと思ったんだけどさ、そう、作業が全然進まない。もう、ちょっと、見入っちゃうわ。あ、共有ってことか、パブリックね。
パブリックっていうのは先行体験みたいな感じで。
あ、何もうできる？ まさか Steam でなんかすぐにできたらあれだよね。この配信の後、なんかあ、パブリックできるって今、あ、マジか。ちょっとやるしかない。ちょっと待って。アップデしとこう。あれか、いつもパブリックタグみたいなの打つと先行でできますよってやつか。こんなことやってる場合じゃないんじゃない？それだよね。ちょっと待って。Steam ちょっとアップでしてくるわ。あ、ちょっと待って。実行してるから、一回ちょっと停止するわ。うわ、ちょっと来てる。うわ、ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。一回ゲーム閉じてアップデするわ。ちょっと待って。これ見たいけどね、でも自分でもうプレイできるんだったら、ちょっとやっちまいたいよな。いや、ミストランド突入。でも、ミストランドでまだね、場所が特定されてないからね、まずミストランド探すところから始まるんだよな。ミストランドあったと思ったら、沼だったりしそうだからね。暗さは一緒だからさ。あ、初期のマップだったらミストランドの場所特定はされてるんだけど、多分今回もあれだよね。一回踏み入れてる場所は多分反映されなそうだよね。平地のタールと一緒で。アップで。
Yeah, I was just insanely stressed out.
It was a weird time.
Yeah, I think it was like maybe 3-4 months after release that we could start to actually think about.
もう一回立ち上げるか。
Start thinking about Heart and Home and so on. So yeah.
But if those were the low points, were there any high points though? Even though you say you didn't have time to celebrate, then do you feel like you eventually got to celebrate some, or is that still like something that you're waiting for?
It kind of feels like we're still waiting for it, I think.
あ、これか。
We have not been able to have any kind of,
ちょっと待って、翻訳したい。翻訳したい。
We've only had smaller after-work like parties and so on. So I still hope we can have some kind of bit bigger celebration sometime after Corona.
もう今からやろうかな。
ちょっとやりたいよね。
Like, it sounds like, oh, we're sad that it blew up. It doesn't have anything to do with that. Like,
Steam でさ、まださ、
we're
あれなんだよね。
really happy for what has happened, and it has actually put a lot of things in perspective.
あ、やってくる。楽しんできて。俺もそう、できるんだったらちょっとやりたいよね。今日は、ミストランドってこんな感じですよっていうだけかと思ったんだよね。まさかまさかもうできるとはね。
We actually got a new office because we kind of got kicked out of our old one. So we found a new office, a small office, the cheapest one we could afford pretty much. And now afterwards,
ミストランドをプレイしながらでもいいかもね。
It changes stuff a lot.
It does. And but like I said,
あ、そうだね。そ
it
の
was an amazing time.
不安定かもしれないけど、あ、これか。これを打てば。できますよってことか。
But one of the highlights, like what I thought was one of the big things, it's actually that the princess of Sweden, our crown princess, Victoria, and
ネタバレを避けたい場合にその公開テストに参加しないプレイヤーに配慮。あ、なるほどね。もしこれやるとしたらちょっと配信するとしたらタイトル変えなきゃな。
We thought it would be like we would be one of many. It's like some.
じゃあしばらくちょっとこれ見てよ。運営のこの様子を。
But it was actually a one-on-one
ミストラン
dialogue.
ド行く準備しよう。
They are on one table and we on another table, and it was.
わあ、ほんと書いてあるニューバイオーム。
No, it was really
わ
fun
あ、ちょっと
because
行
it
き
was
たいね、
like
これ。これも
we did this on a
う、
Wednesday.
Steam のさ、アップデ内容見るとも
We just got the information like on a Tuesday or
う、ワクワクが
Monday.
止まらない。
The
すぐに向かいたい。
Sweden wants to meet you guys. Are you available?
わあ、ミスランドへ公開です。
Of course
う
we
わ
are available.
過去9ヶ月間この企画に取り込んでいました。もうほぼ1年だからね。1年待ってたよな。パブリックテストバージョンであり、このアップデートがゲームのライブバージョンにリリースされる前にバグの修正とか、あ、そうだね。とりあえずテストとしてだったらプレイできますよっていう。
It was a huge thing.
だこういう時にモッドやってるとめんどくさいよね。このバニラに戻さないといけないから、モッドだと互換性で起動しない可能性がありますって書いてあるから。モッドが遊んでると、そのアップデが来た時にめんどくさいっていうのがあるからさ、あんまバニラで遊んでるんだけど。これもう運営もリスナーの気持ち、プレイヤーの気持ち分かってるわ。もう今すぐゲームにプレイしたいと思われるので、これ以上の投稿は書きませんみたいな。自分の目で見て確かめてくださいみたいな。いや、これはちょっと
Speaking of Hearth and
設
Home,
定
we
す
said
る
that
か。
we had like
これ
this
を
period of just months and months of bug fixing, making things smooth, making the network work for more than a few people at a time. But
ずっ
then
と
we were
話してるもんな、
finally
今
able
んと
to
こ。
start properly working on Hearth and Home. We got even more new colleagues to come in and join us, and like the more we become, the more everything changes in the process too, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess a bit, especially for me as a lead designer and project lead. I have to spend a lot more time planning and looking at the things the rest of the team are working on and helping others, and less time actually programming. So it's been hard trying to have time with everything, but it's fun. We can focus on a lot of different things at the same time, so that's good.
I mean, going from when we were back when we were just 3 people, now we're 10. It's a very different approach to many of the things. Back when we were 3 people, we would just like basically, if Richard had a really cool, nice idea. Remember when we used to sit like for an hour a day in the mornings between 8 and 9 before Henke came into the office and we would just sit and talk about stuff?
Good times.
Those times rarely happen, I feel. That's when many cool ideas came to life as well. It sounds like we're not doing any cool ideas anymore when I say it like that.
But I mean, we also have the whole like working from home thing now as well.
Yeah, it ruins
これか。
somewhat the
これで
workflow a bit.
But it's a different process.
ああ、今
And it
アッ
feels
プロー
like
ドしてる。
right now you have to come to the team with ideas prepared because otherwise, when you're 10 people, everyone has their own idea, and it tends to like.
これはちょっとあれだな。
Which is nice. But it also
配
has to
信に
become
切り替える
something
か
that has to be
一回じゃあちょっと
internalized
切るわ
and
切っ
visualized
て
as well. So right now it's more
プレイができるんだ
about
った
like
ら
trying to think what is cool, what is nice, what is fun.
スイッチでも
Trying to bring that
いい
to
し
the
ね。
table and
一回じゃあちょっと
just slice it up and give it to
公式のミラーを見るっていう感じじゃなくて、
which is
ちょ
different
っと
from
プレイに
before. Before it was
切り
like,
替えるか
"Oh,
も。
when
で
is this
公式でなんか面
department?
白そうな
What is
や
this
つ
department?" But we
や
all-
って
we
たら
can
また
basically
ちょっと
do
公式の画面
all the-
流すわ。
Richard can basically do all the
一
things
回ちょっ
by
と
himself.
切りますね。
But I mean, now when you've got like these specialized people coming in, it's first it felt like